Ebusuafo na etiefo ni de kwan so mepacho me ma obi bia akwaba eba channel so anum ye daily update ebusua mepacho ebe kan man ya oda mi screen so no Kwabena du Boahene ono na mepacho recently the Attorney General Dominic Ayini epie ba bonten ede insem bi obehudi press conference ana o kire say papa we sika eye meant for oman no wa transfer say sika na ko no an account mu. Na sa papa we formerly non na order the signal bureau ano na according to Dominic Ayini AG no or say account a meant for oman account no and we could be a similar account na sika na meant for oman no transfer akọ no an personal account mu man you so far what to fie or de oman sika ato fie ne japade insim bebre sa Kesi so far be trende pa na nkofo can be na me patro ever since sa Kesi the Attorney General epie ba bonten dey sa insemi betu dwa so far backlash so buy ne nhedante the ehun amika se ehun update na me patro ehun update na recently me dey brem na say carry sisi amene mo kasa me dey brem no me patro according to ya Osani Tano, sorry, I stand to be corrected to get the name well pronounced. You know, according to ya Osani Tano, or say, Sa papa we akɔhye ahemfo bi ne a pastorfo bi achi ene some politicians bi achi a omonam na omo paacho say we de oye omunipa na wo de aka bia omoma ne nka na nipa na wae bone omo mfa nche no na hwe no man jeli no hwe no man nye ni bi ni sa papa just ahemfo any some politicians ni some pastors bi nam no mo paacho say papa we upon nsema Attorney General be kan ye nyina achi no omo mfa nche no nko free hwe no man nye ne hwe na oman be ne etimi abusua na kasa kakra ye be kone akuti nsem ni nkyere mu every yaw sanitano ho ankasa yakopon hira na onye okesi ebedi nkomo agire me da ase bebre
Siani mention for that because it is an issue related to security menti bibito sometimes allegations be beto emu be in the form of intel na se the metiti no se no kura it means say on my way you some abonipo Mark allegations of it say in summer abeto odwa titru efa ura aduboahe ne ho
aduboahe mu de
efa the ura Attorney General be kan ho nsem
abrant na
to about 20
yeah no so was to feel na
ono de enye cocaine auto app before Ghana ama yedi djuma ebe fata na according to him the app was $7 million na ekowi ase no amount that was paid to that Israeli company was just about $1.75 million njinkaye no 5 point something nyina allegations have it say ekodin based on the Attorney General the betu na mark the metiti no say no kura ha adwen say ahemfo akese pa e de omo agim say yenjai no menana enti mark oman no a ebutu no asofo kukudam ahemfo kukudam empanfo bi mu a omo wo man no e no omo Ghana enkoso yenya atentrene a ema obi asori a na sebe wafrakadam Ghana obu Ghana faso wakotra ne baby din allegations also have it say NIB they are doing their best to ensure say there will be sanity within the system na into ya metino pressure airco omoso to release nkrofo that they have picked and as nkrofo a omonim say omodi dwirim bi na omotu omoso sa no normal meti and nsema meti allegations say akukudam efre say omunjai sa nkrofo no na ebi kura po baby efi no mark aya na emu oyoro this ya na ebekọ no senkrofo aboman kro no and as allegations so mo aye ABCD na intelligence be pick wo mo na ya be ka kire wo say omunja wo mo anje so oman emfa ho se nipa ne NPP and say NDC because who NPP supporter no and say NDC supporter na wa bresa regular color and tester abedu sam pempen so no sa nipa no ne dwirim no di ye no affect ye nyina in the form of health hygiene other things education baby biara affect ye because Kwabena to me $5 million if he or mine for toom e de wasa ne sire mu a bisa ho say $5 million no nipa hen na ke betumi atri omo dialysis your friend say fee e wo hospital owura kwa me se fa kan edi anim se ope incubators or yes idea na besi sam pempen so $5 million ugidi say entumi nton incubators mbebre enti dia metete no so sanete dia the government of the day should step up its game and omukura mpo na nkasa no ebi mo hyehyem na omo emasa pressure say jaasumasi release this person no manoma and asofo akese ne your friends ahemfo akese so person be releasing crofo ayenim say omo di dwum nti meba wasem no so no regards Boko conflict mark the Boko issue has been a security threat for a very, very long time. Now, it is important to note, since, and I say under the Fourth Republic, and even before, since the Boko conflict, this is the first time a certain IGP, whether in conflict or in peace, wako Boko, say, or kwako said the whole asetrano, and I said the echoes of honor. I think for the first time we should commend this IGP for taking that bold step in the midst of insecurity. To me, a Boko. Yameadum attacks nearby near Boa Motu Yen IGP Ompra. I say officer Bakuna and Honkaka, but the car also a bulletproof into Crofo Inyasa a Adreno say a bulletproof into whatever it is that was thrown against it, and to me are affected the occupants. Now, Mark, it is also bandied around, especially last week, twisting the IGP's apology and also say or can't say he will give priorities to Nkrofo or Mobok. One can also big priority to Kusasis and Amman process. It is the youth. And that was even based on a question that was asked in terms of unemployment. And the fact say in the question, the parents say a do recruitment. Now you're sidelining omo. Enti ema abeye problem amomo. Na sanka youth no more experience. Any that youthful exuberance no more years sano manomai. Sanka mudu do no ya for more juma one way or the other. Various security services no more. Anke bia sano mano. So ebeti kakra. In response to that question, IGP can say, what by decentralize the recruitment pattern and as a system. Now Kwabena say so be a to Kwanko Kumasi and Ankran and Sana Omakoye recruitment. Into your Bayer regional recruitment. Into a regional recruitment drew her. Obi biala or qualifying on fat and Jim. Who are the necessary qualification? They will not deny you, and that he will make sure, say, personally, Bokufo, Ebenya sa advantage, regards say a bad recruitment. I said even. We have been talking and speaking about regional balance. And to say, ye babe decentralize it. Said the region be a recruitment. It tells you, say, the enclave of Boko will have a fair representation when it comes to being enrolled into the various security sectors. Until I want to believe, say, IGP and Kasembone. And now, say, in some coso, wo home to Kwahurua ye kumnipa. Na se okoho na fe no kwa chire ne humutu as it were tell the people say they are in control. To me, no, it doesn't make too much. It doesn't help the matters too much. The first thing was to give an idea, and I saw an idea Emma Bokufo and Bokonaba. And the apologies was in the right direction. After the skirmishes, I mean, the known say, Bokonaba, Emma delegation, Eko Panicho, Eko say, Omaya is sorry for what happened. And for the first time in his visit, Okohono, no gunshot was fired throughout the night when he stay in Boku, which tells you, say, at least, and yes, a Boku for Omum peace, na be binti. And I think it's the government of the day, and yet the right thing, put the right measures in place to ensure, say, Boku for no Duduana will gain employment. Feed Ghana project here, there's an aspect of it, I mean, which I know, say, a I'm sure, sir, when all those things are implemented, the greater portion of the youth in every region, I'm sure, say, they will be busy, their hands will be busy to take them away from this kind of conflict. Emma Sebe, Nipa Ewu Rough. The last shooting incident, sir, Yekum Nipa Bese 6 Biwo, car Bimu, late last year, I think November. Madam for Kahu, your friend Nuri won't cry ha, Sebe, businessman pa, or Forest Bureau. We sound so sabi or young and then be brave and punchy, be young guy, Mark, the tenting pa or new Richard with tenting. Young guy, a Muslim one, on pen and once, and sometimes I wonder, Michelle, what's another now? You're quiet, sir, amongst your peers. So quiet, so giving, a very nice person. And so, within a space of, we're losing a life. But no more can be as to say, I no more wonder how I say, no more attack, no more attack. Mark, what it is that, Omwasu of Fompa about Nkrofua, Omo targets across the country, be it in Accra or Kumasi. And it is Omunya Intel say, Bas we na bano, Asuma City Mark, they don't care who is in the car. They will fire at the car. That is the rationale behind the attacks. I know Mofi say, assume see our car until go ahead and get rid of the person. Now, to say the mechano, if we put the right measures in place, I'm sure say Boko conflict gradually you be reduced. But Mark, on another event regards the infiltration and I say the manipulation of politicians, a idea a woho. And my yen lose sight over it, say, a be a canicake. Have you asked yourself why? Or more MPs or more politicians or more fisa and poteno. Adentina, or moon time coho. Adentina, a japadia a sombo investment. Adentina munya. One, they have created a situation, and the situation is hunting them. And every now and then, so before and after every election, these kind of attacks, it tells you, say, Mark, people have interest. And like I sat here and said some time back, ammunition sahurwa ye ton, and they call and I say ye cut from the down south to Boko Enclave. It may shock you. I sat here one of the days and said, say, Ghana Police Armory at the police headquarters are a share. I didn't know abesine young the cause of the fire under the auspices of friend Ura Dr. Kufu Dampare. The attorney said, Akwana no share Armory nesono. Allegations have it say he was not an expert and somebody who was matured in the police service enough to have taken care of the armory. In the person of Ura Kopra Asitanga Williams. Article now, one Jali, I don't know police in your trouble to Abontin, any other people, I think as well, also wrote something of the sort. Have it said, Asitanga was in charge of the armory, also free Boko. I don't know police in your trouble to Abontin, any other people, I think as well, also wrote something of the sort. Have it said, Asitanga was in charge of the armory, also number. Nina is going to be put on the police website. Said the media, you can go there, access the numbers of the regional commanders. Said the BBC where you can just call directly without passing through other people. Now, IGP so buy so much is happening. Regards crime, ye who no ma. Na and yes, sir, San Roman not ACCO, but it was being managed, it was being suppressed. Those information were not coming out. Na and just say we were not arresting galamsayers, but Nkrofo ananka say omo information to about they had no right to speak. And within that era, now the regional commanders and their peers, they were scared to go into the system to go and make an arrest because omo could make an arrest in Nkrofa, it will be covered, it will be managed. Information as a news no emba abonti. But now we are getting the real news from the real grounds. And I am happy about the system new IGP no put it in for now. But we are watching and monitoring. I pray, say, going forward, crime statistics na na modalities na fight crime no. I am confident, say with the strong effort of the media, also able criticize and then constructively, of course, the police service a bit me afa them to my prefer na conflict echo so boko no no form. But in conclusion, let me say to the people of Boko, I don't know, say radio a bruho. And sometimes the questions I ask myself, I say, TV ni wana, radio ni Boko. The echo news a horror, omon TV kura ana, omon tin sama ya kafa omohono ana. Say sabe, ye nipa. Now one particular region, there be and some say ebekoso to tarnish your image. As if to say, Modia mon penipa. As if to say, Moya to travel. Mark, I pray and hope, say, the medium through which you are communicating on will be extended to that area. Now, proper education will be put on the grounds. No one who say they are tarnishing their own image. Development and maho. Obi ko hakoye bibia osuro. As we speak, obi person otu kwan ekoboko osuro. And they themselves should do an introspective analysis. Na embe to just say at least bokofo abeye calm na situation no enye de
all right, madam.
What's the last me can say? Kofona na do yo mo they have been indoctrinated. Nanado jeans ni bi akom. They almost
when they demo.
Na be say ne owura from pom watching the we no. So omo de microphone nanado use omo biem be adwuma dia. Trouble for them. I was mentioning owura kokofu mo ne your friend say Kwabena Boahene ajima. Former Newz job. These are level-headed people I'm say. Urokuku, for instance, can handle the general secretaryship. Chairman, so many baby or person or the home bishop. Anyway, I'm not to speak for them. Mark, feed Ghana. You see the Sonsono Aka or Canada.
Usuro Sonsono.
Exactly the case. And now you see it also. I am not a sum. Owa beka yen man na yehu sonson na yedwane no sa wo a friend of planting for food and jobs inti foforo ebay the way I embrace planting for food and jobs na yenim se eba besesa Ghana's economy and now unfortunately the shade him say it is food security na yehwehwe inti na say yekuya. No, that is not the case. We must think about the economic turnaround. How we between ama the CD to dollar to me are stable and I say sustainable in terms of the long term. Now I am happy about this Feed Ghana program. Our launch what now what it is that Oman say no more boss so akwan so no my crabo memu ye nyina yedim say ebetumi adua bi wo memu ha say abana nkasa emtu anamom bi in my opinion will help create employment. Na say ye jai this Feed Ghana program no ehye
abusuami do bibia sese wanyamre no abenya video ni bi so ahwe ahanum ye Daily Update TV said dem kane no na nsema yawo sanita no apia ba bonten abekano so far say no credit and the president yesterday why enya ni saa because say obi etimi edi o minor bro say na say obema asofofo ne some ahemfo any politicians be ebe share kire no more pacho say pacho wa odi jana I think say na saa dia obi abetime pia babonten abedi o minor bro wi anu akofa ne kromu ai ahemfo ene ahemfo bia onim say omeye powerful ne asofofo bi na omonenam na omo pacho after all me di boni wi a mekona se mekofro na se omo ba na se omo pacho a omo begya me I think say nyesa na wo say ye dey ana say ye chekere oman no oye boni a ye ma emra no ene wudi se ne emra no setie no obia nobody is above the law, nobody is above the law. Se Kwabena ne ye na ene Kwabena dem a ochina bi nso na ama koye wo se ama nso kodem yentimi nka se ama de ai oye obi bi nti no de ye mfa nche no na ye ma ama nanti free esa na sa equality na ye pe no justice for all no any ho sa because what maba abedi o minor bro say I mean relying on insema Dominic Ayini doctor the AG Epiaba Bontin Abeka no I don't think say this man must go scot free. That is me opinion. Anyone say this man must go scot free. And yes, idea obi bia ye be man is 2 million. No to be pia babontin I be do minor bro. After all, obi tima go scot free. No, anyone say a teacher of mine sir. But I was say ye teacher of mine in a way say nipa obi bia obe occupy any your friend saying and also be holding any public position bia na we are accountable to the people no. Just obey your niema with a high degree of circumspection. Obey very careful. Obey making sure say niema bu ha onye emfa enguase emra wo abusua wankasa muni oman no. Wanya ne sa abusua makasa kakra opan view e comment section ho ne me budget na akenkan me da se bebre.